show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, what's up, my dudes?
What up?
We back in the YouTube beach.
Is that what it is?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Oh, how's it going? How's everybody doing?
Well,
Joe's in the house. Marco's here. Henry G is up in here. The one and only Zach stuff. Yeah, lift heavy. Memo's in the house. Memo says go Leafs or whatever.
yeah.
Brand new Americans in here. How's everybody doing? We've had busy weeks.
Oh, damn. They've been drinking already, or PCP. Or both.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
There were some drinks.
Gifted a membership.
after.
Brand new American gifted a membership.
Wow, Marco, you're the wiener.
Marco's the wiener. Look at this guy coming in hot. Thank you so much, brand new American.
Liv says hi. Oh, that's your new username. That's right. Hi, Liv.
Lives in the house.
Well, your son's become a streamer.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
he's under the username Odyssey26.
Oh, okay. All right. Look at this. We have another gifted membership.
Wow, and Mimo, you're the wiener. Think you're Zaddy.
Zach stuff coming in hot with some memberships, some balloons. Nemo's the wiener.
Was the fingernail missed? No, I just didn't put a sticker on it. It's just vibes, my dude. Not every finger gets something necessarily.
Just vibes.
Vibes, my dude.
So we've had a lot of graduation activities the last 2 weekends in a row.
This one was the partyinest yet.
Yeah. Yep. We did some partying on Friday night. Old Odyssey 26.
That's your son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She acts like my ears don't work. I heard.
It's a 50-50
What
if he
up, P?
listens to me. 50-50.
So, anywho, we did
Hello, Ian.
Ian Coates in the house. Yeah, we did some partying this weekend. Friday night, things got a little live.
We mayhaps have allowed our graduate to drink some drinks.
She was contributing to the delinquency.
He started it. He started it with a Jello shot.
No.
Don't act like you didn't.
I didn't hear or see a thing.
He started it.
Oh, P says he's chilling on the couch watching Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah.
She's contributing to the delinquency.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
You heard it here.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Ian says, for shame, he wasn't invited.
Listen.
It got pretty live. It really did. Got a little out of hand.
Yeah, some drinks were drunk.
There were a few drinks. There were
pure alcohol fucking Jello shots. Thanks, Alexis. Were ingested.
Yes. Yeah. These were homegrown Jello shots. So some of them had no alcohol. Others had all of it. So it was a crapshoot. You didn't know what you were going to get. So that was good.
Paxton, you're never too old. One is never too old for a Jello shot. Don't be daft.
They do those in the nursing homes.
Right?
He needs to watch his tongue.
Don't talk back to us like that.
Yeah.
Justin is looking for the term lit or litty. Yes, yes, he was. I am the chief delinquent. Not always. Most of the time it's him.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No.
Especially when it comes to small children. He's like, hey, let's go teach this child to be pure chaos.
Let's go make some bad decisions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, homemade Jello.
Oh, homemade.
Homemade Jello. Like, they did it right.
10 out of 10.
This is Iowa, bud.
Stay away from the blue if Alexis made
No,
them.
green. The green ones.
Well, the green was disgusting.
Right.
The blue was pure liquor.
Yeah. Well, you could look at that a couple different ways.
Yeah.
But you know,
it was
it's a
hard
good time.
to get them all down for me.
She made, I didn't try any of the green ones, but I heard a few people, including Molly, talk about how shitty the green ones tasted. And then I found out from the woman that made them, her sister ratted her out and said that the Jello was green apple Jello. And so she thought it would be great to put caramel flavored vodka in them. I didn't try one, but apparently it tasted like total trash.
Pure ass.
Yeah.
It was so disgusting.
Nemo's drinking root beer.
Just because it tasted bad. Not because I had too much to drink at all.
Do Canadians know how to make root beer?
No, they don't have roots up there.
They don't have roots.
Oh, wait. They have clothing called roots.
They do have, they have roots clothing. I'm wearing my root shorts right now.
Roots. Wow.
No. You know, I'm bougie like that, you know?
You're pretty bougie.
Absolutely. Old YZ3, he said he'd rather have them drink with me than other people and get into trouble, for sure. And that's what we had going on.
It was all in good fun.
Yeah, it's all good fun.
Old Dad did some arm wrestling.
I did.
Teens.
I did do some arm wrestling. I did too much of it. I'm a
pretty big announcement to make.
Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll tell some stories of what happened.
Roots is bougie since when? Since they charge $100 for a sweatshirt.
Right. Yeah.
Roots is what you wear to pick up a 2-4 of Molson at the beer store.
Yep. Yeah, I did. I may or may not have gotten the party started with doing a little arm wrestling. The kids kind of went crazy. It got wound up.
He gassed those little fuckers up, and it just went haywire.
It went sideways from there. There were keg stands, copious keg stands, in fact, afterwards.
What Roots hoodie are you looking at, Zach? That's not their just regular Kanga for $155. That's got to be something special. Oh, pre-tariff.
That was pre-tariff. Yeah, the root shit, it is nice, though. I will say. The root stuff is good. I'm just like...
Yeah, they probably get a tax credit. Yeah.
I feel like root beer is kind of an American thing. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
It was made here.
Yeah, I think that was I would think so. Look up the history of root beer real quick.
Hold, please.
I gotta know. I feel like that was
did you
an
guys
American
know
invention.
That blue whales, when they fart, they can release a fart bubble big enough to fit a horse inside? Now you know.
Don't know if that's true or not, but you know.
I read it on Instagram.
On Instagram. So that means it's true. Everything on Instagram's true. Obviously. Look at this. We got more gifted memberships.
Wow.
Edgy American. Got some Yeah. And Ian was the wiener.
Okay. Root beer is a sweet, carbonated North American soft drink with a distinctive flavor derived from sassafras root.
It says North American.
Its origins date back to early American colonists who fermented low-alcohol beer with sassafras and sarsaparilla, plants used by indigenous peoples for medicine and cooking. The first commercial root beer was invented in the 1800s by pharmacist Charles Hyers.
Where at? Does it say where?
I can find out. Hold, please.
Yeah, 50-50 root and beer. That sounds about right. Yep, no need for caffeine. Got the sassafras in there. I was just curious. Do they have? Oh, Robert says Philadelphia. There you go. So, we going to get into this telling stories about what happened at this party?
Sure.
I did,
Oh,
however,
yeah, Philadelphia.
Meet a guy at the party, which I believe I've met him before. He was a friend of a friend, and I think I met him, but it's been a long time ago. But he is a fellow knife guy, and so a couple other people were laughing at us because he was doubled up right in left carry and had a fifth pocket knife, and I had the same, so we were both carrying 3 blades. But he had 2 Benchmades. He had a Benchmade Infidel, and I'm pretty sure it was an old Barrage with a Tonto blade. It was an assisted. It was a Axis Auto with a Tonto blade, and I'm pretty sure it was a Barrage, but I'm not 100% on that. But it was an old Benchmade. It was not something that they offer right now.
You're on to me, Matt.
But it was well used. He had used the piss out of it. The Infidel was his going to town knife. You know
were
what I mean?
kind of off behind me when you guys started showing each other all of your knives from all of your pockets, and
Yeah.
Josh was standing behind me, and he goes, "Your husband's reacquainting himself with this other knife guy over here," and I figured they'd just show each other one knife, but they're pulling out like 4 each, and I was like, "That's because they're gay." And we were like fucking douchebags.
They have that Barrage on Blade HQ now. All right, I got to check it out. Let me see if I was correct, because
Hey, Malcolm, he's back. Malcolm's back from down under.
I saw that
He
left a comment,
Yep.
and I saw it the other day.
Did you get eaten by a huntsman? I mean, I know you're alive, but
Well, I mean, he could have just lost a little bit to the huntsman.
right.
They could have just eaten, a little bit. All right, let me see if I can do this really quick. Boom, boom. Yes.
Listen, we don't have
Yes.
answers on the releases of Spyderco
Boom.
knives.
All right. Let's see.
I wish we had insider info, but we don't. Look at Squirrel.
That was it. It was a Benchmade Barrage. Tanto, Axis Assist, but it was not partially serrated. But that was the knife. Yeah. It was this one right here. Is that one green? Yeah, no, his was black. His was a black handle, black blade.
Maroon there?
Yeah.
First one?
Yeah.
Plum, maroon.
But
red. Oh, it's Rich Light.
His was exactly like this. That exact same handle right there with the little scallops on it, but not partially serrated. And
Malcolm said he didn't get eaten by a huntsman, but he did see some kangaroos and actually got rid of one. Really?
is this...
Did you eat it?
Zach will have to let us know. Zach, is this something that you can still purchase? Is this discontinued, or is this, or with the plain edge, could you still buy that today?
Lift Heavy's got Big Brown Bear's cell phone number. Why don't you put it in the chat?
Is he flexing on people or what?
Yeah, probably. No, jeez. It's because Ian said he was asking who's got Sal Glesser on speed dial. And then he said, I bet Zach has John Diasis.
So there is Diasis. John, that's the owner of Benchmade.
Oh, I've eaten kangaroo before many times, in fact, and it was delicious.
Oh yeah, I don't see. Oh, look at the mini barrage, purple haze. Look at that, Molly.
Oh yeah, I love a purple haze.
So the
You
all
had me at
blacked
fat
out,
carbon.
the all blacked out Tanto does not look like an option any longer on Benchmade's website.
Yeah, Zach says the satin blade barrage is still available.
Yeah, satin blade. All right.
So yeah, he met that guy and his knife.
Okay. Here are the barrages that are currently available. So there is the Redstone drop point in the mini and the full size. And then you've got the Blue Canyon drop point, which I'm guessing is Magna Cut, maybe. Mini black Velox, whatever they're calling that. And then the Blue Canyon Rich Light Mini.
No, it's not an angle. It's just when he switches over from our regular camera to share screen, it just temporarily says.
Yeah, nothing. So they only do the black Tanto blade with the partially serrated. And then there's this mini barrage purple haze.
$500?
Yeah, but that's factory pricing. Is it S90V? What blade steel's on this biatch?
S90V.
Yep, S90V. There you go.
That's a lot of money. But I do like
it's probably
purple.
It's probably like $420 or something.
It's still out of my price range. Too rich for my blood.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably just send it under a mower.
Right, exactly. Okay.
I don't take knives outside anymore. Unless I'm cutting the bale open. That's the only time I do.
Yeah. That purple is fire obstacle.
It truly is.
So should we talk about this arm wrestling extravaganza that happened?
Yeah. Tell everybody what had happened. Tell the people.
So what had happened was there were some drinks being consumed. And now I want to start this off by saying these are a bunch of we're just gonna be honest about it. Like these are a bunch of roided up wrestling kids from the far. Like, let's just be truthful about it. That's what's going on here.
Muscles like that aren't just naturally.
No. These kids. Anyway, that I'm not gonna go too far down that rabbit hole. But a bunch of them thinking
allegedly.
allegedly. But some big old cock diesel motherfuckers there. And so the first kid that I arm wrestled, he was, saying that he could bench like 450 to 500 pounds. And they asked me, what do you bench? And I responded with your mom, because, like I haven't bench pressed since before these kids were born. So I have no idea. But I went on a pretty good run right and left-handed and beat multiples of these kids. But then they went and got their friend who they claimed to be the strongest guy there. And he was no joke. Fucking up. Like, I'll be straight up, this motherfucker. He's the strongest dude that I've grabbed a hold of in quite some time.
He was a cheating little fucker first, though. He's squirming and flailing all over the goddamn place, getting his ass out of the seat.
He and I fucking were just like a stalemate for the longest time.
Yeah.
It went on, and he was flailing and fucking beat red. Like, I didn't know if the kid was going to have a heart attack or what. He was sweating like crazy. And I mean, it went on for a long time. And I don't know how long it went on for, but long enough that old dad got pretty fucking tired. And so, you know, the facts of the matter here are not as young as I used to be. And this little fucker ended up beating me after
the first loss in our marriage.
After 10 minutes of fucking stalemate arm wrestling. But hats off to him. The kid was strong as fuck. There's no doubt about it. And
arm shaking long? ?
What's that?
Was your arm shaking long?
You know, I mean, yeah. I mean, it was by far and away the longest stalemate arm wrestling match I've ever had in my life. And hindsight 2020, I wish I would have arm wrestled him first instead of several deep. But also in the very beginning, I feel like I probably could have put him down. But I was going to wait him out because he was flailing around so much. I thought he was going to give up early. He didn't. And it went on for a long fucking time.
Drew Dude says, is Molly leaving you now?
Right.
None lost your wife. Our entire relationship has been nothing but wins. You've let me down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know the last time I got beat, honestly.
Shane says, old dad is on the decline. Sad.
Yeah. And the funniest part about it was...
You should have rotated over the top.
I should have, but I mean...
turned your hat backwards.
The thing is that the kid was flailing all over the place. Like, he was up out of his seat. He was freaking...
he was being a spaz.
It was crazy.
And called him on it. I was like, dude, you need to sit your ass down and calm yourself. And he was like, what? He's doing that. He's not doing shit. He's sitting there calmly like this.
Yeah. It is what it is. The thing is that I was pretty nervous about how sore I was going to be the next day. Which I was. I can feel it. I'm still sore. And I can still feel it. There's no doubt about it. And I went both hands, right and left. So, I mean, I got, the pecs, the man boobies, just right in this area, out here and down into this area.
Right. A little strange.
Both sides.
This is what the guy that he went kangaroo gathering with had for skinning.
Perfect.
And he said he was cracking up. That's amazing.
Yeah. How's the ego? I'm good. Like I said,
Molly beat the kid next, right? I'm so fucking weak these days.
Me knows. Did he steal your girl too after he won? No.
No. I went home with him.
But
you might want to get your testosterone checked before it's too late.
Right. I may. The funny part about it is that there were multiple kids that came up to me and they were like, dude, I wanted you to win so bad. That motherfucker's on so many steroids. And fucking, I was like,
Well, that explains it.
Yeah.
Especially his spazziness.
Right. He was just freaking out, but it was all good. Like, I mean, there's no doubt the kid was fucking strong, like for real, legit strong. And I mean, I've arm wrestled guys that looked stronger than him. I mean, he was big kid. There's no two ways about it. The dude was, he was no joke. But he was strong. He was very strong. And, I'm sure that I surprised him as well, because I'm pretty confident when he sat down, he thought he was going to walk right through me. And it didn't go that way for him. And a couple of the old guys that were there looked at me afterwards and goes, yeah, he may have finally ended up getting you, but he's been red-faced and sweating now for about 30 minutes.
That's true.
And
it
he
was not an
he was.
easy thing.
No, it wasn't an easy thing.
Did he start with the "I must break you"?
No, he didn't.
No, he was too fucking spazzy and ridiculous.
But you know what?
Anyway.
It is what it is.
I bet he had back knee and shriveled nuts.
he may have. I don't know.
He didn't take his shirt off.
I can't confirm or deny either of those things, allegedly.
Right.
But yeah, he was strong as fuck. There's no two ways about it.
And Zach said he outlasted you, but blew his nut out. Right?
Did.
Yeah, he's probably in the hospital for an aneurysm right now.
He did get really, really red.
Really red.
Really red. But he was kind of a fair-skinned child.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and he.
But
yeah. If he would have just calmed down, he could have focused that energy better.
What did happen after that though is the party went from, I would say it was a solid
cool,
6.
Fun time, yeah.
It was a solid 6 in the fun level and excitement level.
Yeah.
And then the arm wrestling started popping off, and it went to a 7, and then an 8, and then a 9,
and then keg stands happened.
and then it just went batshit crazy. It went to an 11, and keg stands started happening.
Right.
And how funny was it? So,
and then we left shortly thereafter to let Alexis and Josh deal with that.
deal with that madness. It was great.
We were cracking up.
We had a good
he
time.
Was like, I just got those kids wound up, and now we're leaving.
No, I walked over by Josh, and he looks at me and he goes, "See what you did? You did this.
Oh, he did.
You did this.
Yeah, you did do this."
but I said, I love that for you. And
yeah,
and
because we got to go home.
Yeah,
they didn't. They were there. They were at home.
But how funny was the guy, the dude with the big gray beard that came walking out? He wasn't even that old, but had a big ass like ZZ Top beard. He comes walking out of the shop, walking outside. He walks over to us, and there was loud music and shit going on in there. And he looks at us. And he goes, "It's so fucking loud in there. I can't even hear my farts." I said, "That's a damn shame, man." I said, you let out a good one. It felt like a good one, but if you can't hear the tone, you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
That's crazy, Rickard. I can't believe it came that fast.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it was awesome. Oh, Rickard got his knives?
Yeah, I shipped him out Monday morning.
Nice.
And he had them by Wednesday. And he's in a different country.
Oh, I know he's in a different country.
I didn't know if you
That's awesome, Rickard. Hopefully you're happy with everything.
He said, I don't know what you said to the post office, but well, I threatened them.
Said Rickard needs
with
this quickly.
Knife.
This is Drew dude said you just described Stevie. It was great. And then remember when he looked at that kid, and that kid comes out and he goes, I don't know what's up with that Sam girl, but she hates me. And that guy looks at this kid and he goes, well, you got a douchebag hat and a douchebag piercing in your face, wearing douchebag belt, douchebag jeans. He's like, of course she hates you.
Right.
He says, but you're my kind of douchebag, so I guess it's all good.
Right. Quit being a fucking douchebag and maybe she won't hate you. But I mean,
it was great.
She's made her assessment. She's passed it.
Yeah.
You'll forever be douche. Oh my God.
When he said that, I was like, oh, Sam's mad at you? You better run like you're on fire.
Yeah, like, you just avoid that.
I've never been on her bad side. No. At least I don't know that I ever was.
No, we weren't. We've always been in good graces with Sam.
Right. So I don't know for sure, but I have a pretty good feeling you better run like you're on fire.
Matt, I haven't. I'm guessing it's probably in the box though, but I didn't go to the post office on Saturday. And when I went on Friday, our post office doesn't open till noon. The lady doesn't put packages in there till 1:30, and I didn't have anything in there at 12:30 or something. So she may not have gotten to it, but it'll probably be there tomorrow. I'm 10 hours away, and it took 6 days to get my knives. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
This motherfucker over here is in a whole ass Nordic country.
Right. And he got them in 2 days.
Wild.
Yeah. It's the way it works, man. What are you gonna do?
Huh. What's up, Gary?
Rickert says they were blunt AF.
I don't know. Your knives were blunt?
Hopefully, where Rickert's from, blunt means it's a good thing.
Yeah, hopefully. Otherwise, you better get to stropping.
Right?
So yeah.
Yeah. So
And our daughter graduated today.
she did. She did. And she took after me. She graduated with a gold cord and a silver cord, and she had over a 3.6 GPA. And
Don't buy his bullshit at all.
You know, she got a medal for being bilingual and stuff.
Yeah, biliterate.
Biliterate. There you go. That's what I meant. So, you know.
What are you biliterate in?
I'm triliterate.
In Japanese, obviously.
Obviously. French.
Yeah.
And the English, obviously.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. Does she have a job lined up? No, she's going to college. I mean, she has a job.
Yeah, she has a job, but yeah, she's going to going to her old shul house. I don't remember, Rickert, what your knives were on the sharpness tester. Is that what you're asking?
What about Canada speech? That's a good point. We do speak Canadian.
Yeah.
French Canadian.
French Canadian.
Berkeley Spanish will come in handy at the Cheetah 3. Yeah. Well, there you go. Perfect. You guys can club it up.
Yeah. I just bought my plane tickets for Atlanta today. So,
yeah, sorry, Shane.
I will see you there, Shane.
She's not going to be there.
Yeah, she's not going to be there this time around.
Shit didn't pan out for our other intentions.
I'm coming alone. I'm unsupervised. Blade Show weekend. So,
have fun with that.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Just keep your penis to yourself.
I always do. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, yeah, you always do. I just wanted to throw out a little reminder. Don't let any cougars take him back to the room. Because all they'd have to do is be like, hey, why don't you want to come with me for a drink? And he'd be like, yeah. And then he'd be raped. Ooh, raped. You can't say that on the internet.
Yeah, what are you talking about? She didn't even know what she's saying.
I will.
Rickert says the 15V did a 38 and the crew wear did a solid 45 after a slight TS prop action. Nice.
Bama
Hell yeah.
Guy, you know you going solo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam. Hopefully Bama's there. I haven't talked to him for a little while. But yeah, good shit.
Oh, snap live stream. What, the Coogan? No.
Live stream Coogan?
No.
You get a GoPro on. Go cougar hunting. I mean, that could be good fun.
That sounds hilarious if it wasn't my husband.
Huh.
I know. We'll put one on Shane, and he could do the coug hunting.
The cougar hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as long as it's just for fun and entertainment, as long as nothing happens, what's the harm in that?
You're opening the door for trouble, bud.
Huh.
We don't want to do that.
Well, I'll
we
just
have trust right now. Let's not break it.
I'll just give him Shane's phone number.
Well, that's true.
I'll give him his address and phone number.
Oh, Mimo said, I never killed a lion, but I choked a cougar once. Yeah, definitely. Lift Heavy says put it on edgy.
Yeah.
Will you sell your PMQ salt in red and black? It done did sold
Yeah,
long ago.
It's already gone.
At what age are they considered cougars? Well, really any age older than your age, right?
Yeah, I would say as long as the woman is 10 plus years older
That would be cougar.
than the guy, then that would be cougar status.
I think that's a fair.
Because, I mean, if you got a 30-year-old hunting after a 20-year-old, or 35 hunting after a 20-year-old guy or something, you know?
Yeah.
Or 45 hunting after a 30-year-old. Yeah. I'd say that's full cougar territory.
Marco says arm wrestling Jared and Super Steel at Blade. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. I ain't worried about that.
What do you call it?
Maybe you didn't hear me. This guy that I arm wrestled was actually strong. I don't know if you heard me or not, but
we weren't speaking about little bitches. That's right, Jared and Steve. I called you little bitches. Jared avoided contact.
Well, it's not even like, I mean, I'm just being honest here. Like, I'm just physically a lot larger than those guys. So it's not even a fair deal, really.
Well, yeah, you're like twice as tall as Super Sis.
Yeah, and I mean, Jared, you know, I don't know exactly how tall Jared is, but I mean, just frame-wise, I'm just a lot bigger than him. So, like, it's not comparing apples to apples. This kid that I arm wrestled the other night was my size. So, you know, he was my size, half my age, and was working out like a madman. So.
Well, if he arm wrestles anybody, please document it so I can redeem my faith in him and his ability.
Trust me when I tell you, like, don't take the fact that I got beat the other night that means that I'm just done. Like I said, I arm wrestled several strong motherfuckers before that kid. I got the strongest one last, and all of them were in their primes. I won every one except for that one, and it was a stalemate for the longest arm wrestling match I've ever had in my entire life. So, like, I'm
so he's going on a redemption tour.
All I'm saying is that it's not like I got down there and the dude just whooped my ass. That's not how it went down.
For sure.
He was strong as fuck, though. There's no two ways about it. Like, I'm giving him all the props. Like, he's the strongest guy I've grabbed a hold of for a long, long time.
Fun times.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. We drank lots of beers, had lots of Jello shots.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Had Berkeley's graduation today. Went out to eat afterwards with his mom.
Yeah.
And our daughter had grad parties to go to after graduation.
Yeah.
And he yelled Berkeley's nickname in the silence after everyone's clapped for her.
So that at my daughter's high school, they do this thing where they clap twice. And so every kid's name that they called going across the stage, all the crowd was doing a little.
Yeah, and so you're not waiting on a bunch of applause and dragging things out.
And then it would be silent until they called the next name. And I waited till after the two claps, and then you could have heard a pin drop. And then I yelled out her nickname, which I loved for her. I thought that was great.
Yeah, she was excited.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. So who's all going to Blade Show?
They will
in a couple weeks.
Nemo said, "I bet them kids will be telling that story for years. The night the Iowa Silverback came to town."
Oh, those kids, they were jacked up. And then she fucking had to tell the kid afterwards, "You're the first person I've ever seen beat him." And he was fucking pumped.
Oh, he
was beyond pumped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Palmer's going to be on Edgy's live tonight.
Oh, nice.
Q. Watch out for her nipples. You don't want to get poked in the eye.
Yeah. I don't know how cold it is down there, but we might be cutting glass.
What else?
Who's all going to be at Blade Show? We need to have a good time.
Obstacle says he wishes he was going.
Yeah.
but he's not.
Come on, bring your green
I
hat.
mean, your child says he wishes he was coming.
Okay.
Obviously. You ruined our plans. You and the military ruined our plans.
Yeah, right? We were all going to meet there. It was going to be a great
affair.
time. And
thanks, America.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biden. We'll just blame him for everything.
Palmer says, Palmer is not going to be on Edgy's live. I'm afraid of the nips.
Yeah, that's a fair fear. Fear.
Yeah.
You have to hit up the Mexican restaurant again.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'll do that. I'll wait for the next time you're in town. That's where we had those margs that were
you guys were having margaritas together?
Yeah. We had they were like dollar margs or some shit on like Thursday or something. And they had the what was the like syrupy shit that they put on them? I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, agave?
Agave syrup. And they were good. And P and I sat there and got a little tuned up at like 2 p.m. on a Thursday or whatever it was.
That's right.
Or Friday, or I don't remember what day it was. But we had lunch and then proceeded to there you go, agave nectar.
Shane's going to be selling knives out of his backpack, pirate style. Paper cut beers at the strip joint.
There you go.
Not as if
my mom had a beer at lunch or early dinner this evening and put it on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a glass of ice to put her beer on. Yeah.
Yeah. P says that was the night the old lady almost stole me.
You'll have that.
The military sucks sometimes, indeed. Just when it ruins family fun.
That chick was out super coogan. Yeah. Well, tell Liv we said what up. Are you guys enjoying Yellowstone? Or is she enjoying Yellowstone? Because I think he had already watched it, right? Or had already watched most of it anyway.
I think so. I can't remember. I don't know your life. I don't remember.
Yeah.
What else?
So did we find out who all's going to Blade Show?
No, they're not saying.
Just nobody's going?
No, I have not started watching The Last of Us, the second season. I need to do that. I don't really watch much TV when old dad's gone. And what I do watch is usually 90 Day Fiance.
Watch about your fiance.
I love my train wreck love stories. So I need to do that.
Oh, Yellowstone's her new favorite show. Well, the shitty part about that is she's going to run out of them.
Yeah.
Quickly. So. Right on. So what's on the agenda this year at Blade Show, Shane? We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, Zach, I'm not catching up on Love on the Spectrum. We are on task. We saw the newest season came out, and we buckled down as a family and watched it all.
Buckled down
Berkeley,
as a
Justin
family.
And I, we were like, "Oh,
Gary says I'm out."
Yeah, he's out.
He's out. Well, peace out, Gary.
Maybe he's out of going
to Blade Show, or he's out of.
What kind of out are you talking about, Gary?
Yeah, or are you out of the closet? I don't know. Could go either way.
If you guys don't watch Love on the Spectrum, you need to.
Yeah.
You will root so hard for some autistic folk. It's so the blunt honesty is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Pretty comical.
Yeah.
But
you're the milk to my Chardonnay.
Is that what she said to him?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's in the song. Lion to my lioness.
Okay.
Milk to my Chardonnay.
That's something.
And you don't bring me flowers. You know I'd rather have gummy bears any day.
Yeah. Perfect.
10 out of 10. You want to try some candy?
Try some candy.
No, look at these and those orange things.
Those orange things?
Yeah.
These are
the peas are 10 out of 10. They're not real peas.
obviously. These are Trader Joe's peas and carrots. Sour gummy candies.
I was informed.
Mom says they go together like peas and carrots. There you go. Peas and carrots.
But the peas are a very strange texture.
Okay.
I just
Let
put
me try.
carrot in my. Here, you have a
In your
carrot
mouth hole?
first.
I got to have a carrot first.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it looks like right there.
Oh, do you like the Tim Tams, Malcolm? We don't really know, Lift Heavy. They just show up.
Here, just show up. Yeah.
All right. Now a pea.
Give me 2 peas. Here's what the peas look like.
Mmm. Oh, that got me right in the jugular.
The carrot just,
It's just whatever.
yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't terrible. It was just meh.
The pea's pretty good.
Okay, so right off the jump, the peas have kind of a harder candy shell.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sale's still on. And they're more sour.
Definitely.
I'm having another. Mm-hmm.
The peas are definitely better than the carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint what the flavor is, but
Yeah.
yum.
None of it tastes like peas or carrots.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to try them together.
Oh, that's a good call.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, Tim Tams do be good. We have a couple of packages of Tim Tams I've yet to get into.
All right. I'm gonna try peas and carrots together. Because I feel like that's what you should do.
You can get them on Amazon, Malcolm. And then I found another new candy. It's Sweet Tarts Gummy Halos. They're soft and fluffy. Blue punch and strawberry cream. Strawberries and cream.
It's definitely better together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The carrots kind of balance out the crazy sweet or sourness of the peas.
Uh-huh.
And vice versa. It works.
Okay.
It's not bad. Not bad.
I love
Just eat them together.
chewy Sweet Tarts, so I'm hoping these will be good.
Chewy Sweet Tarts.
You know the little Sweet Tart balls? I love
Oh,
those.
shit. What flavor are these?
Blue punch and strawberries
They
and
smell like
cream.
cotton candy.
I don't like them right off the bat. It's not it. Puchao?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't speak Japanese.
blue and pink on the front and white on the back.
I have zero desire to try Vegemite.
They're like
is
Not
tart and
not
chewy,
wonderful.
and they're not tart at all.
No, and they smell like cotton candy.
Mm-hmm.
The white,
Fucking everything up.
Yeah,
Not tart. I got sweet. I got them because this.
it's not horrible.
No,
but not
it's
great.
Here, you can take those on your journey with you. Oh, actually, your daughter wants to try them.
Okay, she can have them.
Vegemite is misunderstood. Do I have to use a special adhesive for the Thai CME?
Well,
not technically, but
well, I mean, the adhesive that we send with them is a specific kind of CA glue that is meant for metal.
Yeah. Did you lose it, Malcolm? Because I could send you the kind that we send with it, like send you a link and you can.
Isn't Vegemite just like blended up vegetables and just like super concentrated?
No, I think it's like a yeasty thing.
Vegetal spread.
I think it's like yeasty bits.
Yeasty bits.
Yeah.
Something called Vegemite. You shouldn't also have yeast in there. It's like circling the wagons. Too much. There's too much going on there.
Vegemite is a thick, shiny, dark brown Australian spread made from leftover brewer's yeast, and various vegetable and spice additives.
And you would use that for what and why?
You put it on toast with butter. Because you're fucking psycho.
Right? Like, I don't understand. Oh, you bought a knife off of Rob and the CME came off. Well, so here's the thing. Make sure you clean the glue off really good. Like scrape it off with a razor blade off of the lock bar as well as the CME itself. Make sure it's very clean. Clean it really well. And then hit Molly up and she'll send you some of the glue.
Yeah, I can just mail you a bit.
Yeah. We use a specific glue for the titanium ones.
Yeah, I've heard people put it on crackers too.
I don't. It doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, when in Rome, I'd try it. I'll try it twice just to make sure I didn't fuck it up the first time. But I don't have high hopes for it. I'm going to go in. Just understand that if the day comes that and the day will come, because I've always wanted to go to Australia, and not for the Vegemite, but you know, for them smoking hot ladies with sick accents. Look at her. But no, like when the day comes that I try it, I just understand I'm going to go in skeptical, to say the least.
Okay, listen, Dale, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about. He says, it's like PB&J. It sounds wrong, but when eaten the right way, it's incredible.
PB&J sounds...
PB&J ever sounded wrong?
Never. PB&J. What
Get your Australian ass out of here.
Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly so good they put it together in the same jar back in my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd try it at the end of a night of Jell-O shots, and then you'd promptly puke.
Right. BFV. Was it good? Did you try it?
What is that supposed to mean, Zach? He said, I heard everything spins the opposite direction down there. The ladies, too.
Hell yeah.
You know I'll be with you when you go, and you will keep your hands to your motherfucking self.
Damn it. Look at her. Look at her.
You guys,
Look at her.
he doesn't like me.
Look at her getting all pissy back here.
No.
Of course you'll be with me.
Of course I will.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think he likes me.
So Ron Crow says that Vegemite tastes disgusting. He thinks. Yeah, the Brits don't ever take good food advice from people from the UK. Let's be real. That's
people who eat spotted dick
right.
Don't have a say.
And that's one country that, I mean, honestly, they had like world domination for a while. They like raped and pillaged their way across the world to steal spices and all kinds of stuff, and they never fucking used them on any of their food. The English food, like the best thing that the English have going is and it's not even English, it's Scottish, but a Scotch egg. That's the best thing coming out of there. But
I don't know. They probably do fish and chips pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's more of a me thing than a you thing,
right?
I can also go down the road and get pretty good fish and chips.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They eat a lot of weird things over there.
You do.
That's not. I don't know why when you steal all those spices from everybody from all around the world, and then you don't use them on your food, it seems like a shame to waste it. You know what I mean? Like you went through all this trouble to get it. People died.
Right.
And then you didn't even make your food better?
You didn't even
see
what it was about.
Right. Dale says English food is miserable. Yeah. I don't get it.
Beans on toast. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like there's so many better things out there.
Shane says, I don't eat regular vegetables, much less the mite kind.
Right.
And Molly's out on the beach doing laundry on the washboards of the Rift
blood
server.
pudding says it all.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, just not good. And then I've seen like people doing shorts and shit that came over here from the UK, and they'll like try, like good barbecue or whatever, and they're just like, holy shit, they had no idea. They're just blown away. And
there's these two guys from England that come over here all the time now to visit. Because they've just fallen in love with America, and they have a big TikTok following and stuff.
Right.
And they go around just seeing what the different parts of America are like. And number one,
eating the food.
They couldn't comprehend how far apart
the states were.
All the shit is.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
But also they try
it's not
different
like
foods. They like meet people, talk to people, and they're like, this is the nicest country, the most eclectic kinds of food. Everything's amazing. Like one of them, Josh, I'm pretty sure he's just gone like hardcore conservative America.
he's just like, fuck yeah,
I want to be here. I love you people.
Freedom fractions and fucking
yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah. So once they got here, they found out you couldn't just pop on over to Devonshire, Yorkshire, Ham.
20-minute drive.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you gotta drive 4 fucking hours to get from one town to another in Texas.
Right.
The Try Channel's hilarious. A bunch of Irish people trying different food and drinks. We've watched.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And those girls on there go hard. They get them drunk as shit, trying all the whiskeys and stuff. I will say, hey, if you guys if you like whiskey, and if you're good with Irish whiskey, try Jameson Triple. It's pretty good. Smooth. I'd never heard of it until just a handful of weeks ago. I tried some. Very good. Jameson Triple.
Tripledy-dippledy.
NFK's in the house. What up? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that a lot on videos and things from people from other countries coming here and the portion sizes when you go to a restaurant are massive.
Yeah, that's how you end up fat like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, BFE, check out Jameson Triple Triple. I'd never heard of it, but it's actually really good. Super smooth, really good. Ron Crow says the Brits do fish and chips, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, and breakfast, not blood pudding, extremely well.
I don't believe it because I've seen their sausages and their bacon and it's fucked up. It's not cooked properly.
I don't know what all they do for breakfast. I don't know what the norm is there for breakfast, but
sausages, bacon, toast,
and crisps.
Well, that's an afternoon.
I know. I was joking.
But their bacon is really like wide. It's weird.
Well, hold up. I'm not familiar with this bacon, but larger bacon does not offend me. So
they don't cook it to crispiness like we do.
Again. No reason to be shitting on bacon.
And they put tomatoes with their breakfast.
Just
a slice
whole
of tomato.
Oh, slice of tomato.
Tomatoes.
Okay. Like yeah.
Crispy bacon is the only way. Lift heavy. Agreed.
Tea and crumpets. Yeah. A
I've
full
never had a
English
Yorkshire
breakfast.
pudding.
See, the thing is, like, I know what we call a full English breakfast here, but I want to know what they do over there. Like, for real. Like, not.
It's more ham.
You know, I mean, because in this country, we also call Taco Bell Mexican food.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know.
I don't know, man. They stole Canadian bacon. Yeah. I like Canadian.
I mean, I can get behind some sausage rolls.
That's an Australian thing, isn't it?
Mimo, explain to me why in the hell that you guys serve brown gravy with everything. Just like a bowl of gravy, just on the side with everything. I don't understand. And it's not even good gravy. That's the part that kills me. It's just like out of a can, shitty brown gravy.
Powdered, add water.
Up in Canada, you get French fries and they ask you if you want gravy. Or actually, most of the places don't even ask you. They just serve it with gravy. Not on, but like bowl off to the side.
Dr. Drew Dude says, I've had a McMuffin. England don't impress me none.
I don't know. I will say, I like an English muffin. Just saying. But is that even an English thing?
It's a crumpet. They call it a crumpet.
They call it a crumpet?
We call it an English muffin.
Okay. All right.
Because Canada can't afford ketchup.
Hey, because
they use all their rations to put on all dress.
No, it's because they still bow to the crown of the UK, and the UK's taking all the tomatoes for their breakfast.
Right.
And that's so Canada can't get no ketchup.
The tomato rations are all going straight to the
right
Queen Mother, King Father,
straight to the lords and the ladies for their breakfast time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now I'm seeing what's going on there.
Oh, Justin likes white sausage gravy too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because gravy. What do you want to hear? He says.
I love it. The thing is,
do you make gravy with like every meal in your home too?
I don't know if all the times I've been to Canada, if I'm just not going to the right places or what. And not just, I mean, like I've had good food up there. It's not like it's shitty or anything, but the gravy, it's just like, it's like that shitty brown gravy that you just like get out of a Swanson can or something here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
That like, it's just, I don't know.
It's just whatever.
It's just shitty brown gravy.
Yeah.
And
the kind of gravy that I use, because I'm the only one that eats gravy in this house.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not going to go to the trouble of making a nice fancy gravy if I'm the only one that's going to eat it.
Because gravy, what do you want to hear?
Right?
And so maybe there are other restaurants that have really good gravy, and I just am unaware of these places. So, you know.
He says usually just asked if you order fries at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But I don't need gravy for my fries. I like sweetened tomato mousse.
Yeah. I will say, Tim Hortons, I don't care for the coffee so much from Tim Hortons because it's got an odd taste to it. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'll drink it, but it's just, and I just drink black coffee. Like, I don't church it up with any sweet and milky shit or whatever. Like, I don't get no fucking caramel latte, fucking whatevers. Just straight black coffee. But the honey crullers at Tim Hortons, those things are legit. Those are top-notch fat pills right there. Yeah.
PNW says his friend Reginald is from British land, and he says bacon is cooked soft and sloppy and eaten with a fork. Yeah, that's disgusting. I cannot. I watched a video of some British dudes the other day, and they made bacon, and they do it in the oven, and yes, it is soft and sloppy.
Like still pink?
Yes.
Pink
kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, and not cooked all the way through.
I mean, again.
No.
I'm not going to knock it until I try it.
Okay. Well, you're also the psycho that eats the soft bits that I refuse to eat.
Yeah.
If it's soft on the ends, I break them off and set them aside away from my crispy bits. And then he's like, I'll have those.
Yeah, those are the best parts of the bacon.
Not the best parts.
Best parts.
No.
What did I say?
All AU bacon floppy is what? Ew. Unacceptable. We need to take bacon rights away from these countries if this is how they're going to treat it.
If they're going to mistreat bacon in this way,
I'm going to start fighting for bacon rights.
No bacon for you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Pretty Fly says he doesn't eat breakfast or lunch. He drinks 2 cups of black coffee in the morning. I generally don't eat breakfast. I don't, very seldom do I eat breakfast or lunch. Sometimes it depends on the lunch.
His lunch is at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
But I may drink like 6 cups of black coffee.
He drinks coffee
in the morning.
Day.
Or, well,
all
throughout
day.
the day. Yeah.
Justin eats Molly's floppy bits. I should have read that to myself first.
Yeah, obviously.
That's how you make a marriage work. Well, you're not wrong.
Oh. Crispy only. Anything else is just sloppy, fat, disgusting. Okay.
You would have whooped that kid at arm wrestling if you would have eaten breakfast.
Maybe. I didn't eat my Wheaties. I didn't. But
yeah, about the only time he eats breakfast is when he comes home and I make him, and I just walk past and hand him a yogurt or something.
Yeah. Then I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I just don't think about it, honestly.
He just gets up and immediately gets on his computer and starts working.
Is what it is.
Well.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
I don't know.
What?
Australia
Dale says Australia wins when it comes to coffee, though. You guys drink instant and filter coffee still, don't you? We do not drink instant coffee.
No, I mean, I have drank instant coffee, but it's super rare.
That's dire situation, no other choice.
And that's UK stuff. UK drinks a lot of
UK
instant coffee.
That, yeah. We use instant coffee for like specialty drinks sometimes, but like even that's rare. Like we don't regularly keep instant coffee here. We keep bean and we grind, and I drink espresso.
Some people boil their bacon nowadays. Are you serious?
Absolutely psychotic.
Yeah, that seems terrible.
Yeah, right, Shane. I should know better. Air fryer bacon is amazing. I'll have to try that. Sounds like a mess, though.
It does sound like a mess, but
bacon's a fucking mess no matter
how you do it. Yeah.
Interesting.
What was that old who was it? The
filter is standard, yeah.
Loving you's like frying bacon naked.
Oh, yeah. Who
was that? What song was that?
The dude with the hat, the cowboy hat.
That narrowed it down.
Yeah.
The
He's a
dude with the
comedian.
cowboy hat.
He's a comedian.
No, not a comedian.
Oh, okay. I don't know then. I don't remember. But anyway, it's not hard to find espresso here. You just have to go to a coffee shop to get it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
have an espresso machine, which he got me.
She does because she's a bougie bitch.
Right.
You know?
I mean, like, I had a pretty cheap one for a long time. He got me a nicer one here a few years ago. But nope, that's not how you spell that.
No, that wasn't, but I wasn't looking in the right spot.
Bacon naked.
I swear to God, that's the name of that song.
Ooh, interesting. I like to smother my bacon in crushed red pepper while it's frying. So good.
Roger Allen Wade.
Yep. Shane or Zach just wrote it in the chat.
Loving you's like frying bacon naked.
If you're not frying your eggs in bacon grease, you're doing it wrong. Facts.
He says
I have a grease can of my
it tempts
bacon
me,
grease.
darling, then it tortures me. That's how that song goes. You should go listen to that song if you've never heard it. It's funny. Also, another song by that guy,
Mimo.
Poontang.
Oh yeah, ooh sweet dang. How about a little poontang?
Yeah. Yeah, this ain't orange powder and water, and you ain't no astronaut. Oh, yeah. Go check out Roger Allen Wade. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Bacon song?
You can get better coffee in a rural French gas station than at most restaurants. Yeah, I bet. I mean, France, in Italy, they both take their coffee very seriously.
Dale says duck fat. Oh yeah,
Mm.
duck fat's fantastic.
I've never used duck fat.
Oh,
I've never
it's so
cooked
good.
duck.
So good. I've been to a few restaurants where they like hand cut fries and then fry them in duck fat.
Really interesting.
10 out of 10. I'm sure it's horrible for you because it's fantastic. These are like, the kind of places that have foie gras and things like that.
Yeah.
French. As you can see, my French is on
Stellar.
point. Yep.
I saw that too, Pretty Fly. Yeah, you can buy a tub of bacon grease at the grocery store now. For
really?
Things. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't tried it either because I just make bacon and I save my bacon grease in my little
bacon grease holder
thing.
Yep. And
oh yeah, if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. That's right. That is another one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
If
you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. What other songs did that fucker have? He had a couple good ones.
Oh, Dale says they have duck fat in the supermarkets.
Okay.
We do
all
not.
Right.
You can't even get duck at the meat counter, let alone duck grease.
What?
You have to go to an Asian market.
Oh, bullshit.
Meat. I bet.
Oh, the BB gun. But ugly slut.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But ugly slut with a bad drinking problem.
Yeah.
Yes, I was thinking about Rodney Carrington.
Man, I haven't thought about this guy for a long time. He had some good songs, though. Some good tunes.
Is it hard to reach the duck fat when you're upside down?
Hey, speaking of some good tunes, have any of you guys ever heard of, hold on a minute. Let me make sure I get his name right. I know it's Steven. My brother-in-law told me about this guy. He's got some good shit.
It's not a problem because the ducks fly backwards.
Steven Wilson Jr.
Shane, you don't have to tell me. I've got some in the backyard. It's violent and aggressive sex.
So he's got some really good songs. Like Billy, American Gothic, Year to Be Young, 1994 is a really good one. Father Son, great song. Check out Steven Wilson Jr. if you haven't heard of him. He's got some good shit and a super unique voice. Yep.
Yep.
I was playing some of that guy's songs for Paxton when he was home, and he goes, "What's he look like?" I said, "I have no idea. I've never seen him." He looked him up, and then he showed me a picture. Like, it's not at all what I expected based off his voice. And then after I saw the picture, I was like, kind of getting Dahmer vibes here.
Oh.
He's like, fuck, serial killer.
Ew.
Yeah. But ugly slut with bad drinking problem. Yeah. There you go. There's your homework. Roger Allen Wade, Stephen Wilson Jr. Go check them out.
Expect a full report from each of you next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Yep. And since a lot of you are around my age, the Stephen Wilson Jr. stuff, Year to Be Young, 1994, it's a good one. It's a good song.
Oh, it just takes you back.
Yeah. And American Gothic, also a good one.
My buddy's duck raped all his chickens to
Yeah, oh,
death.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that happens.
That's crazy that he did it to the chickens. Our ducks leave the chickens alone.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely, he killed one of my female ducks because he was so aggressive with her. He blinded her in one eye. And this was a couple of summers ago.
Shit's getting real.
She was getting older too. And he just like abused the shit out of her. And was like, you know, still rough with the other girls, but just really had it out for her. And she finally was like, I'm fucking done.
So, well, you ready to end this thing off? I still got to pack my bag. I got meetings tomorrow.
That's how you end up with a dick in.
Did anybody say that they knew Stephen Wilson Jr.? I didn't see it in the comments.
I wouldn't say it's not worth having a Drake because they're beautiful, but you might just have a separate enclosure for your Drake.
They go hard. The ducks are a pain in the ass. Let's be real.
They're a pain in your ass? What do you do for them?
They're noisy. They're messy. They bitch all the time. I pay for their fucking food is what I do. And so there's that.
He's never had to clean up after them.
Bullshit. I have a few times. I've gotten there. Don't act like I've never done it. You do it 95% of the time, but that's the deal. That's the deal. You want all these fucking animals?
That is the deal.
You take care of them.
Yep, absolutely. And I love that deal. I'm just saying, the thing you can surely bitch about is that they're catty and loud.
They are. Constantly. They don't ever shut
up. Sounds like
up.
my wife.
They don't ever shut up.
You can't say that.
Dale says, but they taste so good. Yeah. Oh.
Shane says, Molly, don't forget, Justin raised your stock in life.
I mean, duh.
How do you fucking figure?
I mean, duh.
How do you figure?
Obviously.
How?
Did we get inbred ducks? I don't think so.
No.
I mean, are they Oregon ducks? I don't know.
I don't know.
Might be Oregon ducks. Don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I bought them here in Iowa. But...
We'll send pictures to OG See if she can confirm or deny. Are these Oregon ducks or not?
No, we didn't get inbred ducks. We did get crossbred ducks. I did have Pekin Drake mate with a Rouen female and got some pretty funky looking ducks
Some
out of
P
that.
ruins.
Yeah. And one was a male, and it was interesting because he had like the brown feathers mostly, but then he had like a white patch on his throat, and he also had a little afro poof on his head. He died.
He did. And that's how that ended.
Yeah. Have I even looked at that donk lately? Yeah, I did earlier when I went to feed him.
Yeah.
And he said, I was like, yeah, I love you too, bud.
Yep.
He won't eat his hay because he's too enticed by all the green grasses. So he keeps fighting through the fence to try and donkey lip some grasses.
Yeah, you'll have that.
And I'm like, boy, you have a beautiful bale. I grew it myself.
He's over there mule lipping some grasses through the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Go through all this trouble to grow you some hay. Some organic hay.
Some organic hay. Some to bitch.
And here you're crying because you want to go on the pasture. Are ducks packing big meat? Are you talking about penises? No, they're curlicues.
Yeah.
They're quite thin. But they are fast. It's aggressively fast.
Yep. Edgy says he's mule lipped a thing or two in his day.
Yeah, of course you have. Nasty ass.
Oh.
Nasty.
Right on. Well.
Oh, no, I did not have. Oh, no. Old dad has not had time to do any fun things or side projects or any of that. Zach sent me a few pretty cool looking prints to do, but like I haven't showed him because there has been no time.
Yeah, maybe next weekend I'll have a little bit of time. Actually, I will, because next weekend's Memorial Day. Right? Am I right on that?
I don't know.
I think I am.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You are
so I'm
entitled to just enjoying your time, though.
I'm going to have a couple days off there that I can do some things around the house. Honestly, the last several weekends, we've had weather events happen.
Yeah,
I blew a hydraulic hose on my lawnmower. Had to fix that. It took me a couple hours. It was a total pain in the ass. And then I had to mow for several hours. And then whilst I was out there mowing, I was like, why the fuck don't I just pay some kid to come and do this for me? So it's just done when I get home.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Like, so I used to mow all the time, but I can't mow with that thing.
You can, but.
Well, I don't know how to turn it on. I don't diesel around. I mean, I have dieseled, but not on that. But
you have dieseled?
I dual dieseled, bitch. Get that puppy running again, and I'll duel all over this state.
You can.
There you go. That's what we should do. We should just fix that thing, and then I'll just drive that, and we can not worry about my car. Just fucking diesel around.
Oklahoma. You guys see what I deal with?
What? Wanting to make use of a truck sitting there that's been sitting there for years?
Do you see what I deal with?
You threatening me?
Anywho.
Look, we have a push mower. I'm not doing this size of a yard push mower style, but we also have another riding mower.
We have a push mower.
Gasoline.
We have a gasoline riding mower.
If you want me to mow
Got a
during
tractor.
the week,
The tractor's sketchy.
I'm not doing the tractor.
Yeah, the tractor would not be good. But you could do this mower. But this Diesel mower is new, and so I'm working out some kinks and stuff. I blew a hydraulic hose. It is what it is.
Shane said,
but it's fixed
Honest Outlaw don't have to mow his own grass.
Right. I bet he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't. Yeah.
I don't care what he is doing.
Yeah. I mean, he's got devil's red hair, so.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't want to be a part of that anyway. But if you get the gas one out, I'll mow. Like, I like mowing. I sing an entire concert while I'm mowing to the world.
You're like producing new scores while you're out there?
No, I'm like a cover band.
Oh, okay. All right. What is that knife? This is the Winter Blade Co. Factor.
You don't want
I carried it for the last few days.
What's up, Josh? What? Are you saying he deserves a medal, a trophy, and maybe even a statue for putting up with me? Is that what you're getting at, Shane?
I mean, I would assume so. Yeah.
Interesting. It's the last time I send you any fucking coffee.
Oh, shit.
I'm number one, I don't know where they live. Number two, I'm not going to do that because they're just too cool for us.
Who is too cool for us?
Honest Outlaw.
Ah, bullshit.
Well,
if they think they're too cool for us, then that's their problem. But ain't no one too cool. I don't care who you are.
Have you fucking met us?
Right. I mean, there's that. But also, just how big of a dick do you got to be to just walk around thinking you're too cool for school to talk to someone or whatever?
Guess what?
Get wrecked.
You ain't shit.
Yeah. I don't care who you are. I've met famous people. It wasn't impressive. Don't give a shit.
Yep, I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
Fame and
right.
Shit. Anything. I'm not impressed by anything anymore, really.
No.
Except for dumb shit. I get impressed by dumb shit a lot.
Get impressed by blue whale fart bubbles.
Exactly. That's the kind of impressed I am.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, we should end this off because I still got to pack my bag. I got shit to do.
I don't think we're a compatible wife duo.
What are you talking about?
Shane said, I can't see Molly and Mrs. Outlaw buddying around. I don't think she's got the right kind of humor for me.
I don't know. I don't know her. So, Chris Rock is an asshole. Okay. Sylvester Stallone's super fucking short. Andy Reid's pretty cool.
Oh, NFK just won a membership. Thanks to Zaddy.
Shit.
Wow.
Look at this.
Thank you, Zaddy.
Thank you, Zaddy. We'll do a little combo here. Fireworks and balloons. Yep. And NFK won the membership. Hell yeah.
Look at you, bud. Winning
Yep.
Shit.
Thank you, Henry. Yeah, I gotta drive for 6-ish hours tomorrow. 5.5, 6, and you know, got meetings and shit.
Shit,
Um,
more shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it should be good. And you know, then I'll get home. Hopefully, I don't know when I'm coming home yet.
You told me you were only going to be gone for a couple days, but I've heard you speaking, and obviously that's changed.
Well, yeah, I don't know for sure yet, but I'll let you know when I know.
If I even talk to you this week.
Right, like I said, I'll give you a call when I'm driving home.
When I'm driving.
You picked up on that,
No, I'm so lonely.
No, I'll hopefully make it home before Friday. That's my intention. And then we have the long weekend with the Memorial Days and stuff. And so that should be
just
fun.
Cuddle on the couch and hold hands.
Well, I mean, that's what I was hoping for.
And we can just
Obviously.
like stare at each other longingly, like in the show.
Yes, like really close.
Like this.
That's all I want to do is stare into your soul. Yes.
You want to look in my big eye?
No,
No,
I don't. No.
You don't like my big eye?
Oh, shit. All right. You got anything left?
No.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Sale's still on. Go buy the knives.
Yeah, go buy all the knives. As soon as all those are gone, there's a whole bunch more she's going to put up there.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys really need to get on the serration train.
Is there a bunch of serrated ones over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, let's be honest. Those are really, really great work knives, and there's never been a better deal on them than what you could get right now. And there's only one of each one. That's it. We don't have multiples. It's one of each one. So as soon as it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.
Okay.
Happy week.
Thanks for everyone who gifted a membership. You guys are awesome. You got anything else?
You're just kind of awesome. Yeah, make good choices.
Make good choices. There you go. Words to live by. Peace out. We out here.